fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I'm here once again, your own brother, speaking to you from the deepest part of my heart. The situation of the Biafran people, more especially the Igbo Biafrans, has become worse than ever. Worse than you can ever imagine. All these are happening because some of us have failed to listen. Some of us have failed to see reason because of their own selfish and personal interest. But today, it has become much more clear and obvious that you have no place in that contraption called Nigeria. Just as our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekan have been shouting for more than a decade. Mazen Nandekan have created awareness, spoken to us the best way he can. He spoke to us in anger. He spoke to us peacefully. He wrote to us. He contacted us. And yet, some people are adamant because of the wickedness of their heart. Now I see why God recreated why he created man. When you read that in the Holy Book, you'll be wondering, why must God, who knows all things, be regretting why he created man? Today I know the reason why he created man. The same man that we are fighting for. The same man that our Supreme Mazen Nandekan have led his life for. They have refused to see reason. And today, our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, is still standing firm, carrying on in that mission to secure your life, to secure your property, to give you a life. Yet, you don't want it. Yet, you are fighting him. Yet, you are planning evil against him. He is doing everything humanly possible to make sure that Biafra is restored in 2023. And as I always say, we see the end from the beginning. Every single thing that is happening today against the Igbo Biafrans was seen long time ago. Our Supreme Leader Mazen Nandekan prophesied about it and he spoke about it and he warned us. We never listened. Our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, on his own era, spoke about it. He told us and he warned us to stay clear of the election. Every attempt to rescue the Zoological Republic will only bring death to you as a Biafran. Every single step you make to rescue the Zoological Republic, the contraption called Nigeria, any step you make to rescue it will bring death for you. As long as you are a Biafran, you have no place in that contraption called Nigeria. You are not part of the arrangement. There's no plan for you anywhere in that name. How do you want us to say it before you hear it? How do you want us to explain before you understand? They continue to throw it at your face at every given opportunity. Individually, citizens of that contraption, they show it to you. Their media put it before your face at every given point. Yet, you are adamant because of your selfishness, because you're self-centered, because you sell your birthright for porridge, pot of porridge. How long is it going to last? Even if it lasts for the whole of your lifetime, what after your death? What happens to your children? And of course, black people with their mindset, they do not think about what happened to their generation. It's all about them and them and them alone. You want to enjoy it in your own time, live comfortable, and you don't care what happens when you are gone. That is why you see people can use the destiny of their unborn children to acquire wealth. They don't care what happens after. That is not how the life works. As long as you do not pay attention and listen to instruction, you will continue to face this calamity. You haven't seen nothing yet. And I'm talking directly to the Igbo Biafrans. You haven't seen nothing yet. The earlier you wake up and begin to think of your own nation, Biafra, the better for you. It doesn't matter what you think you have today in that Zoological Republic. It doesn't matter the rank you think you have. It doesn't matter the position. It doesn't matter the support you think you are getting from them. No matter whom you are, no matter how wealthy or how rich you think you are, a twinkle of an eye, it will burn to ashes and you will see it no more. A twinkle of an eye, they will burn it to ashes and you will see it no more. The earlier you begin to think back home and return back home, the better for you. There is no place for you in the contraption called Nigeria. Take it or leave it. That is the difficult truth, the hard truth for you to believe. Nigeria has no place for you. They tell it to you. They use their media. If you look up, you can see the way they are reporting the attack against the Biafran people in Lagos State. The attack against Biafran people in Lagos. They are telling lies, broad daylight in their media. That it was a fire outbreak. You call it a fire outbreak. Channel television, to be precise, reported it. Channel television, in their own media, reported it as fire outbreak. You can look up on the screen. You see where I posted it. Watch the screen. You see the report of channel television about the attack against Biafran. Attack that was carried out by hoodlums, APC hoodlums, sponsored by Tinubu. APC hoodlums, sponsored by Tinubu, attacked the Igbo markets and they burnt it down. They took so many lives. And yet, channel television, a conventional media in the country of Nigeria, is reporting it as a fire outbreak. In that same contraction, another media is reporting it as attack of the hoodlums. That hoodlums burnt the market down, took life, and destroyed properties. In the same contraction, two complicating issues. Now tell me, which one are you going to believe? Now tell me, why is it difficult for these conventional media to go on the ground and interview people who this is happening to? Who this is happening in their presence? How is it difficult? Why is it difficult for it to happen? Why is it difficult for you to go and interview them in your own country? It will not take you. In that same Lagos, that is where you have the channel television. In that same Lagos, they have office. That is their head office. They find it difficult to go to the ground and interview people who this happened to. The hoodlum attacked, took lives, destroyed properties, burnt down a market simply because the people casted a vote. We warned you, didn't listen. And they reported as fire outbreak. Another media is reporting it as attack of the hoodlum. Sahara Television, to be precise. Sahara reporters. Sahara reporters say it's hoodlums. Attack of the hoodlums. In the same country. You can see the two conflicting reports. But the most annoying thing that this thing is happening in the same place where this channel television is situated, their head office, Lagos. And I'm going to play for you the video of people who were on the ground. Eyewitness. An eyewitness who was on the ground. Glory be to God. Glory be to Chukwu Okekabiama for the social media. If not for social media, where would have been? The same thing they did to us during the Civil War. During the Civil War in 1967, they were massacring Biafrans, committing genocide right, left, and center without any report. Nobody documented it. The world didn't know what was happening. But not anymore. Eyewitness on the ground covered it and showed us what happens. In the presence of people who were speaking and telling us what happened, and he covered it and told us what transpired. And I'm going to play that short clip of Eyewitness for you to see how evil and how devilish the contraption called the zoo is. Let us watch.
This is happening live. Today, Wednesday, 8th March 2023. This is happening live. Akere Market, Olodia Papa, Lagos. Burnt down completely. And the security man was killed while he was begging them not to burn the market. What have these men do to them? What have these men done? They are not politicians. They are not getting from politicians. Nobody even remember them. Look at how Akere Market is. Look at the streets of Akere. Very dilapidated. Nobody cares. No one knows. They are here just managing, trying to feed their family, trying to make ends meet. But the stupid politicians, when they finish eating the money, they collect the this and they go and build houses, buy exotic cars and drive. When the masses that are suffering, you still come and attack them, destroy their properties. What are you doing this for? What is it for? You have gotten the ticket. What else do you want from the masses? What else do you want from these men? From these men that are trying to make ends meet. What do you want from them? What is their fate? What is their fate? The children that you have taken away food from their table, their cry will has reached God, and you will pay for it. The cry of these children has reached God. Look at these men now. Look at how they are. Look at them. Look at what you have caused them. Nigerian politicians, cool down for Jesus. There is God. In everything you do, think about it. Whatever thing you want to do, think twice before you do it. Why burn down people's properties? What are you burning it for? What have they done to you? What is all this for? What is all this for?
What is happening? Are we not in democracy world again?
Can you imagine, my sister? Can you imagine?
Anybody can come back and have free speech.
Jesus.
You don't have any right.
Jesus. Look at, what is going on? What have we done to you politicians? What is the meaning of this? Please, Nigerian, if you are watching this, wherever you are, please spread this message. Save the land, because the thing is getting out of hand. Share it to reach the politicians. Let them know that what they are doing is not good. Let them know that what they are doing is not good. We voted. You rig election. You have given it to who you want to give to. We remain calm. We are not protesting. We didn't do.
You have seen the report. You saw the eyewitness report on the ground, on the social media. If you are a Biafran and you are still believing in this so-called one Nigeria, you are insane. If you are a Biafran, mainly the Igbo Biafrans, if you are an Igbo Biafran and you still have faith in one, you open your mouth to mention one Nigeria, you still talk about conducting election or participating in anything called Nigeria, you are insane. And let me tell you, as many of you as are still supporting one Nigeria, it will happen to any one of you. You haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't only seen burn of property. Wait until after they burn your property and you see the next step they're going to take. What crime have you committed? We told you. We see things that will happen at the end from the beginning. That is how we are trained by Mazen Nandekan. The message and gospel of Mazen Nandekan train us to know the end from the beginning. We learn from people's mistake. We don't wait for it to happen to us. But those of you who have decided to continue to support evil, that thing you feel you're gaining, that business you feel, that hotel you feel you built somewhere that is making you not to open your mouth, speak or support Biafra, it will be destroyed before your own very eyes. And you will return back home empty-handed. You are going to return home empty-handed. I am talking directly to Igbo Biafrans. Nobody is begging you anymore. Mazen Nandekan have made this message long time ago, and he said, if you think your useless business, your 2-room apartment hotel that you build, your bakery you have in the north or in the southwest or anywhere, will make us stop asking for Biafra, you are a mad person. You are mad. The earlier you begin to think home, the better for you. You have no place in the Zoological Republic. You cannot have respect or dignity until you have a country of your own. The same thing was happening to the Jews. It was happening to the Israelites. When they were scattered all over, they had no home and they had no respect. Not until when they had a nation called the nation of Israel. When the nation of Israel was established, every Jew all over the world began to have respect. It doesn't matter you like them, you hate them. When they step into your country, you give them respect. It doesn't matter whom you are. They are being respected because everybody knows that they have a home. They have a place to return to. They have a home that will defend them. If you are a Biafran, you better wake up. Nobody, not the international community, not anybody on the planet Earth will defend you except you defend yourself. And how do you defend yourself? To get a home, a country of your own, Biafra. We have been making this call. And I thank Chukwuka Kabema. It's not the time of begging. I'm only speaking about it to confirm what we have seen for a very long time and we have been speaking and shouting about. Are we going to get Biafra? We are going to get Biafra with or without you. Whether you support Biafra or not, it is going to come. And I tell you, as many as of you that don't support Biafra, you will not smell it. You will see it, but you will not step into it. You will hear it, but you don't get into it. I am speaking that mainly the Igbo Biafrans, who are the people who has become an endangered species in that contraption. And yet, because of selfish interest, because of personal interest, because of greed, envy, and jealousy, you are standing against your own future, against the future of your unborn children. I bet you, you are not going to live to step into that freedom. As the freedom is coming fast, so your life is going fast. Take it or leave it. Is Biafra going to come? In this 2023, it is going to come. Today you see what is happening and you are expecting somebody to talk. Even the person that exposed you to this danger, has he spoken? The most annoying thing that the same person that exposed you to danger, go to his Twitter account. He is also reporting the attack of the mob against the Biafran people because of voting for him. He is reporting it as a fire outbreak. That is the most disturbing one. This very person whom they are burning your shop because of him, he is equally reporting it in his own Twitter handle as a fire outbreak. Look at the screen, you see his report, his Twitter account. If you think it's a joke, go to his Twitter account and verify it and see what he wrote. Now you know better. The only way and the only hope for you is Biafra. Our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has dedicated his life, his career, everything about him. Our Supreme Mazi Nandikane gave his life. And there you are, playing around, dancing around. Wait. The next step is not going to be your property. You will not live to tell the story. May Chukwu Okukabe guide and protect everybody that is sincerely looking for that which is right in Biafra. If you're having the hope of Biafra, I bet you, don't relent. Don't look back. Biafra is coming very, very soon. Thank you for watching and stay safe.